If perfect memory is what you have always wished for, Borges would say be careful what you wish for. In Borges' short story Funes the Memorias, the narrator tells us about a young man called Ireneo Funes. Funes is just an average person, but then one day he has a terrible tragedy and falls off a horse. When he wakes up, he's physically ruined, crippled, and basically trapped in his own body. But something else also happens with this injury. Funes suddenly gains a terrifying ability. He is able to remember everything. Every cloud shape he has ever seen, every crack on every wall, every leaf on every tree, every moment of every day to its tiniest detail. The narrator in the story says that the present time becomes almost intolerable for him, because it is too rich in detail. Imagine your brain trying to process every single pixel of reality forever. That's Funes' life now. At first, Funes thinks this is a gift for him. He can learn languages quickly. He can replay memories like movies. He can recite entire books. But Borges is giving us a deeper meaning from this story. Funes might be amazing at remembering, but he might not be able to think at all anymore, because thinking requires a strange and underrated skill. It is forgetting. To think is to ignore most details in your life. To think is to generalize things. For example, when you say dog, you don't list every single dog you've ever seen in full detail, from every angle, including the smell and the lighting of that particular day. A normal mind compresses reality, but Funes can't compress this. He gets trapped in a universe made of only details. There are no categories, there's no shortcuts, and there's no concepts to him. Just endless amounts of information. Now here's where it gets even darker in the story. To talk to someone, you have to choose words. You have to decide, do I say this or do I say that? Language only works for us because we constantly keep things out. But Funes can't take out any information. If he tries to tell you about the day that he fell off the horse, he doesn't just remember the fall. He remembers the exact pressure of the air, the shapes of the clouds, the horse's muscle movements, the sound of a distant door shutting, the feeling in his stomach, the angle of the sunlight, and every single detail while he was falling. They are all equally vivid and in detail. So how could he ever pick one sentence over the other? That's Borges' paradox in this story. Communication is about selecting things, and selecting is a form of forgetting. So what is Borges really saying about this story? The story isn't just about memory. It is about what makes us human. Borges is telling us a normal mind survives by being imperfect. We forget most of our days. We blur details or compress experiences into meaning for us. That is an inherent human feature. Without forgetting, you would be drowned in endless information. Borges turned memory into a horror story. Borges' warning is that more information or memory does not equal more understanding for us.